Okay, let's talk about ridge density equalization. This is a very finesse technique that we use to create better harmony and balance across our results. And it's a very simple principle. We debulk areas that have greater density in the donor site. Now, if you're a male, you'll usually tell me that this area right here is what causes us to get our hair cut so frequently. It kind of poofs up. And this is directly adjacent to the thinning area, creating a pretty harsh transition between thinning hairs and thick hairs. So in ridge density equalization, what we do is we preferentially take hairs out of this bulky ridge to transplant directly next to it to create a nice harmony across the scalp with the final result. Now, in order to do this, we have to use a couple techniques, specifically two techniques. Number one is ACS donor preparation. And that's because we're going to extract a lot of hairs in this one region. We need to make sure that the skin that stays behind stays healthy and vascularized so it heals well. So doing ACS prior to the procedure increases the vascularity of that skin and its ability to give us more hairs. Now, sometimes we don't need that if we don't need to graft too many hairs. If we're doing a low graft procedure, but we still want to debulk, that's fine. We don't need ACS. But to get high density grafts and to harmonize the scalp, we will do ACS prior to that one region. The second technique we might want to use in this case is actually micro. Remember, micro uses vibration to remove hairs. It doesn't take out a core. When you take out a core, you actually take out a bigger chunk of tissue. You actually devascularize the skin that's remaining a little bit more. But in micro, with the vibration removing the hairs, you're just isolating. You're essentially just removing that hair unit itself. You're causing less collateral damage, allowing you to remove more hairs. So for maximum debulking of the ridge, we might deploy two additional techniques, micro PUE and ACS. One great technique to increase the harmony across your scalp is to actually take hairs out of where things are too bulky, actually decrease it such that it's not adjacent to areas where it's thinning, throwing off the look, essentially creating more harmony and a better appearance overall.